Okay, so I'm going to switch gears again, and I want to talk about challenges associated with operating internationally,
Yep.
right? So you talked earlier about what your pretty big presence internationally with your brands.
Yep.
Outside of Canada, which is, fairly familiar to us and fairly similar to what we're used to, talk to me about Turkey or
Yeah.
India or somewhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah. So we have a terrific Burger King business in Turkey, Popeyes business. I mean, I think we've got something like, I want to say 800 Burger Kings in Turkey. I mean, it's a great business. And look, the great thing about our products is they generally adapt incredibly well into the local markets. And typically you have twists on the favorites. From my old life at Domino's, it was really easy. The crust, the sauce, the cheese, same everywhere. Put on whatever toppings are local. And there'd be kind of the old favorites, but you go to India. India is the largest in terms of restaurant counts, largest Domino's business outside of the U.S. I think they're up to 1,700 restaurants now in India, maybe even a little bit more. And a lot of people who are only going to eat veg, really simple to make it veg on a pizza. Just those are the toppings you choose.
Something
So,
unique in India that they put on their pizza?
Oh yeah, I mean, we've got lots of paneer options and different, tikka chickens, and yeah, I mean, so it's lots of choices that are very localized.
So those are both positive stories. I'm interested in hearing about some of the real challenges in operating internationally.
Well, I'll give you my favorites. So when Domino's first went into China, as a delivered pizza company, probably entered 25, 30 years ago. And if, income levels at that point much lower than they are today in China, if people were going to spend the money on prepared food, they wanted to go into a restaurant, experience the restaurant. It was and KFC got it early. And they still have the biggest business of anybody in the industry in China. But it was very much about a sit-down restaurant business. And we were a delivery business, problem one. Problem number two was roughly half of the Chinese population 30 years ago believed that they were lactose intolerant. And we sell a product with a bunch of cheese on it. So as a pizza delivery company, other than the fact that half of the population thought our product made them sick and they didn't want delivery, great idea, right? And we flailed around there for years, couple decades. And all of a sudden, we pop our heads up and we've built restaurants with 200 seats and we've got rice-based dishes and all the rest of it, and I don't know what the hell we were, right? And we're there and we're looking and there are like these KFC scooters going by and McDonald's scooters going by doing delivery. We're like, what's going on? All of a sudden delivery, as income levels have gone up, as two-income families, which is a great predictor of restaurant occasions. So if you got two people in the family working, the convenience of restaurants gets far, far more relevant. So, and delivery is becoming a really good option now, and income levels are going up. So the market moved to us. And all of a sudden it got really interesting. But look, I can tell you from RBI and around the world and from my Domino's days, the single most important thing is you've got to find the right partner in the market. You've got to have a great partner who knows the market, knows local tastes, can deal with all the intricacies of the business. We can teach them how to make great food, how to find real estate, though that may even differ locally. But it's, it is success and failure is 80% about finding the right partners.